other than the short amount of gameplay that I saw, I knew I would love this game as soon as I was met with the following. Read before you play. This game was made by a group of developers that have a different sense of humor than today's standards. With the risk of being offensive in this very warning, we want to let you know that the game has jokes about fictional characters, not meant to depict real life or our own beliefs. All we want is for players to have fun, laugh, and leave a good review. Remember, this is just a game. The jokes are not meant to be offensive. We respect all religions, genders, sexual orientations, and races. If, by any chance, you got offended while reading this warning, then don't even go to the menu. Just close the game and ask for a refund. Lord have mercy. I love that. We just want to have fun and play some games. Now, shout out to Rubber Duck Games for sending me a preview copy for Evil Wizard. Okay, I came across this game not too long ago, and I was instantly hooked on the premise of the game and its pixel graphics. I am a pixel graphic junkie. I love that look. I love retro games, right? And this fit the mold for me perfectly. Now, Evil Wizard is an action-filled, or as Rubber Duck Games says, it's a humor-filled action RPG. It does have some Metroidvania elements to it, which, come on, I am a fan of. I am a fan of. Now, in Evil Wizard, you are the final boss, right? And you get to pick up the story after the final boss gets defeated, right? We've been playing games our whole lives. We beat the final boss, the game ends, but whatever happens to the boss? What happens to them? Do they just disintegrate? Do they go to prison? What happens to the boss after you've taken over the last dungeon and you are now the hero of the game? Well, in Evil Wizard, you are the final boss. You were defeated, and you have to go about your adventure getting your revenge on the heroes. It's payback time, baby. It's payback. Now, I only got to play an hour's worth of this game, right? So at the beginning, you're going through a bit of a tutorial, and one of the fun things about it is the Evil Wizard is talking to you, the player. I love when games acknowledge the player. I love when games acknowledge the player. And in this game, the Evil Wizard acknowledges you, and he's talking to you about, oh, we're going through a tutorial. Hey, I need you to move me. Hey, do this, do that. And it's pretty freaking dope. The humor in this game is pretty awesome. Again, I only gotten hours in, so I don't know a hell of a lot about this game, right? But from what I played so far, I was only able to use a couple of abilities. So when you start the demo out, you do get a rusty sword, which later on in the game, they seem to say that you can upgrade that sword, but the game is messing with you in a way, and you accidentally destroy the machine you're supposed to use to upgrade the sword. Now, I'm assuming that's built in that way, but I will play through it again and see if I go through and press the correct button prompts, will it allow me to update the sword? I'm very interested in that, okay? And then also, there's abilities. One of the first abilities you get in the game is the ability to wield fire. And then later on in the demo, there was an ability to use lightning, right? But there's going to be multiple abilities in this game, including ice and some other things that are here. One of the main areas that you're going through or traverse, some of the main enemies are enemies that use ice. Now, one of the cool things that I like that they stuck with is each creature that has a certain ability. That's like let's say they are a ice creature, a ice bad guy or good guy, because we're the bad guys, right? We're the bad guys. If they're an ice creature, they are more susceptible to fire. I love that. I think that's an important element to games that some games just don't do. It's just like, oh, I have these abilities that I can use and mismatch, but are the enemies do they take more damage to it, right? And one of the things about this is, at least in the demo, again, I only got an hour in it, you don't seamlessly transition in between your abilities. For instance, you have the fire ability that you gain pretty early on in the demo, and then later on, you have to do a small little mini area where it looked like it's supposed to be a puzzle, but well, it wasn't really a puzzle. And then you will unlock the lightning ability, which allows you to open up a lightning room. Then you fought a bunch of enemies who were those ice enemies I talked about. And then when I defeated those, I was able to go to a thing that was in the ground filled with fire. I can't remember the name of it. I apologize. Ooh, Fame, what are you doing? But I was able to get my fire abilities back. So they're like, there's different things across the world that you can utilize, which will give you your powers. I'm very interested in see what happens with the ice powers. Everybody know me, I'm really big in the ice powers. Iceman is my guy from the X-Men, so I'm really excited about that. Now in this game, again, you're fighting different enemies. I want to say in this short amount of time, I saw at least 10 different type of creatures that I fought, right? So it seems like this game is going to have a big variety of different creatures that you're fighting, different enemies that you're fighting, because you're not just fighting the good guys in a way, you're also fighting people that you once enslaved as the evil wizard, right? There are people who are pissed off at you and they're saying, hey, you locked us in this dungeon. You forgot about us in this dungeon. I'm about to beat your ass, dude. And so you're fighting different creatures, different people. You're going to have different abilities. This game should definitely be on your Steam wish list. It definitely has my attention. I am going to reach out to the developer and the publishers. I would love to talk to them more about this game because this game is definitely a lot of fun. If you're looking to laugh, if you're into RPGs, if you're into this style of games, this pixel style of games, which is gorgeous, by the way. And the movement of this game is actually really good. Now, you're going to see this gameplay. I am messing with that fireball a lot. That's because I'm trash. Okay, I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got like I used to, so I'm missing some shots that I should be hitting, right? But the way you're attacking, and sometimes the attacking is a little bit easy. It is early on because some of the enemies have a wind up to their attack. So you literally just tap an X, you're hitting. As they wind up, you dash through them to get behind them, and then you attack them from behind. And that's pretty much how I defeated most of the enemies. Now, when it gets a little bit more crazy and there's more enemies on the screen, it does get a little difficult because you're dashing into other enemies, which takes away your life points. So far in the game, you only get 4. And I think it's very interesting with those 4. Of course, you get hit, you lose a life point. But when an enemy is weak, you can go up to them and hold the A button, because I did play this on controller, not mouse and keyboard. You hold the A button, and that's how you get your life orb back. But it's really tricky because if you're low on energy, let's say you have 1 heart left, and you get a crowd of enemies, you defeated 1, and you go to them to try to heal yourself up by holding the A button, you can still get hit. You're not invulnerable during that time. You can get hit and die, and then you're going back to the last save point, which, by the way, the save point is a toilet. It is a toilet. The evil wizard goes in there, takes a poop, he farts and comes out, and you see a cloud of green smoke. That is freaking hilarious. I love it. But there's so many different intricacies to this game that I'm really looking forward to really diving into when it releases. If you guys want, I'll be doing an article on this as well at lv1gaming.com. Head over to Twitter. Tell Rubber Duck that you watch this video, and they should go talk to Level 1 Gaming because they're interested in this game. We want to learn more about this game. I want to play more of this game. I need a review code for this game. If not, I'm going to buy this game anyway because this is my style of game. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button because it helps out a whole bunch. Hit that subscribe button because y'all know we need them subscribers. It's free $99. Thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good one. Peace.